Hello, how are we doing, everybody? We are live, our first ever live call. How you feeling?
Hello, everybody. I can see the comments coming in already. Hello, Carol, Steve, Linda, and Irina. Great to see you all. We're excited to be here with Dr. Will Bulsiewicz. He's just released his brand new book, Fiber Fueled. It's hot off the press, released yesterday. And so we're so excited to dive in, talk all things gut health, and get into some really controversial topics as well. Dr. Will B, we'll throw to you now. Hello, Dr. B.
Hey guys, it's a pleasure to be here. What a great opportunity to be here. I guess the first person to do a live Q&A. I'm privileged.
Well, only the best. But where, how are you feeling, by the way? It's been a labor of love, I know, for you to get this book out into all our hands. You've been working hard trying to get the message out. How are you feeling?
I feel amazing.
Good.
I feel amazing. Yeah, I mean, um, it feels so good for people to finally get to check out what I've been secretly working on for almost 2 years. And so that in itself is just amazing. And then the response is just you work on it so hard and you just hope that it helps people. You just hope that people will feel connected to the book. And the early response has been like crazy. And I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing, but I'm sold out on Amazon in multiple countries right now.
Yes.
Awesome.
So good.
So,
Which is
well,
why
I want them to
we're
fix that problem, but
Good problem to have.
which is why we're so excited to have you talking about all of these things. Because I think for those that don't know you, Will, would you like to just explain a bit about your background? And before we dive into some of these topics in your book, we'd just love to hear more about you, why you created this book, and I think part of your own personal story is quite amazing as well. So if you'd like to talk about that for a bit.
yeah, happy to. So, first of all, guys, I'm excited to be here. I'm Dr. Will Bolsowitz. Everyone calls me Dr. B. You're about to find out how nerdy I am. I'm a very nerdy person. And, the thing is this, I am a gastroenterologist. This is what I do for a living. I take care of people with digestive issues. I'm board certified in both internal medicine and gastroenterology. And my personal story and how I came to being here and talking to you guys and having this book really came from a place where I was the one who needed the help. I was about 30 years old and I was the chief medical resident at one of the top residency programs in the United States at Northwestern. And it's like I woke up one day and I weighed 50 pounds more than I did in high school, low energy, high blood pressure, anxiety. I look back on it and I'm like, oh my gosh, that's what depression is. I was depressed and had very low self-esteem, which is kind of weird for me to like say in hindsight because everything that I wanted to accomplish professionally, I was accomplishing. And yet despite that, just I felt miserable and I felt like I was 60, but I was 30 and I needed a way out. And my medical training at these elite institutions, Georgetown, Northwestern, the University of North Carolina, I mean, these are great places, and I love the doctors that invested effort to training me, but it's not just these places, it's the medical education across the country. I had not been taught what I needed to know to fix myself. And I tried working my way out of it. I'm a hardworking person, so I tried exercising my way out of it, like very aggressively, like 6 days a week, heavy weights, and then jump on the treadmill and do a 5 to 10K or into the pool for 100 laps, 6 days a week. And I could put on muscle, I could run a good 5K, but I couldn't lose the gut. And every time I went home, my brothers would point it out. And and then I met my wife, and we had just started dating, and we would go out to dinner. And for me, it was always like, okay, you gonna get the ribeye or you gonna get the pork chop? Like, what's it gonna be? And my wife ate a way that I had never really seen before. Like, I'd never been around someone who ate this way. She was eating plant-based, and it was without restriction. She was enjoying her food. She was very happy. She was cleaning the plate. But she had complete control over her weight without even effort, honestly. She was eating in abundance and without restriction and had complete control over her weight. And that opened my mind to the possibility that maybe the food that I had been raised on.
Mhm. Mhm.
That's
Wonderful.
amazing. That's such a cool story. And we love how, despite your obviously excellent medical training, despite all of this, you still came to a point with diet that was confusing, that you were still unsure how to budge weight. You'd think, I guess, with all that medical training, where was that nutritional element, which is such a key aspect to health? I guess, was that one of the questions going through your head at that time?